Welcome back for our December EBT update. We've got huge news for you today. So let's talk about who's getting extra benefits and when, as well as 3 other bits of EBT news that you need to know. First, $4,100 in EBT funds were stolen from a mother in Las Vegas last week. I know I keep telling you that EBT scams are becoming more common, and that's because they are. 8 News Now reports that this woman's statement showed 42 out-of-state charges that occurred within 2 hours of a legitimate purchase that she made at a nearby gas station. She was told that a skimmer must have been placed on the machine where she swiped her card. The worst part is that she won't be able to get that money back. She was told that the office did not have the means to investigate, and the government does not usually replace stolen EBT funds. It works like a debit card, but it does not have the same protections as a debit card. And that's why the Massachusetts Law Reform Institute has filed a lawsuit in the state of Massachusetts to try to force that state to replace benefits that are stolen. At the heart of their lawsuit is a woman who lost $400 in benefits to a scammer, who used her benefits in a state she'd never even been to, I believe. In their statement, LRI said, "Over the past few months, thieves have stolen over 1 million SNAP dollars from thousands of Massachusetts families. The criminals attach a skimming device on a point-of-sale terminal to capture the household's account information and PIN. The criminals then use that information to make a fake card and steal the SNAP benefits." This is a big deal, and it's happening all over the place. It is critical that you learn how to protect your benefits from theft. Learn how to spot skimming devices. Check your balance after every transaction. Change your PIN frequently. The USDA recently urged states to make it possible for you to freeze or lock your card between transactions to make sure that no one can use them but you. They also asked states to enable text and email alerts for purchases and to make it possible to block out-of-state transactions altogether, since most of these criminals use their cloned cards to make transactions in different states. These features are already available in some states, so they may be available to you. Please look into it and see if you can do these things, if you can freeze your card, block out-of-state transactions, and so on. I don't want this to happen to any of you guys. I don't want this to happen to anyone at all. So please, please protect your benefits. Second, we've heard from many users all over the United States who are saying that their expected benefits never even arrived. If the money never arrived at all, it's probably due to a paperwork backlog. I did some digging on this, and we have confirmed that there have been major paperwork backlogs in different states. Georgia was really behind. They just cleared their backlog before Thanksgiving, thanks to a waiver that they received from the federal government. That waiver is temporary and only lasts 6 months, so this issue may happen again in May if they're not able to resolve their staffing issues. Hawaii has also had similar issues keeping up with paperwork, and they also received the same waiver, but again, we could be in this same situation in 6 months from now if they can't solve their staffing issues. So if you haven't received your benefits, you can contact your state for more information, but it may just be a backlog issue and they may be waiting on that federal waiver. Make sure that you always complete your recertification paperwork as soon as possible and do any required interviews right away. If you wait to submit the paperwork till the last minute and they have a backlog, you could have months of delay between getting benefits, and that would be awful. So make sure that you're always on top of that paperwork. Third, President Biden extended that student loan payment freeze. So if you have student loans while the debt relief program lawsuit is being processed, you don't have to pay on them. Most news outlets are reporting that the freeze was extended through June 2023, but that isn't technically true. Payments will begin either 60 days after the lawsuit is resolved or 60 days after June 30th, which would actually put payments beginning at the end of August. It's complicated, but that's how it's going. One last thing before we get into our list of states that are sending extra EBT this month, I just want to real quick remind you that you can check buywithfoodstamps.com for EBT eligible holiday gifts. When you make a purchase through our Amazon link, it does give us a small commission, and I always really appreciate that because it helps keep our channel running. All right, so now let's get into our list. We'll start with the states that have confirmed that they are sending extra EBT sometime in December 2022. Alabama will issue it on December 1st. California will issue theirs December 17th. Hawaii will issue theirs December 12th. Illinois will issue their extra benefits on a staggered schedule, so you'll get yours sometime between the 21st and 29th of December. We do have the exact dates on our website. Kansas will send theirs between December 21st and 30th. Maine will issue theirs December 9th. Maryland will send extra benefits sometime between December 4th and 23rd. Just depends on how they process the case files. In Massachusetts, you can expect your extra benefits on December 2nd. In Minnesota, it'll happen on a staggered schedule, so you should expect those sometime between December 6th and 29th. New Hampshire will send theirs on either December 1st or December 16th. New Jersey will issue their extra benefits between the 1st and the 5th. They always send the extras with their regular issuance, so you get all of it all at once. New Mexico will issue theirs sometime during the month, but they never give us details about who's going to get it when, so I apologize. Oklahoma sends theirs between December 10th and 15th. Oregon will send extra benefits on December 12th and 29th. Vermont will issue extras on December 14th. Virginia will send theirs on December 16th, West Virginia on December 7th, and Wisconsin on December 17th. Now, Washington State probably will not be getting extra benefits this month. Again, I said not. It appears that their government ended their state of emergency declaration at the end of October, which made November their final transition month for extra benefits, meaning there probably will not be anything extra in December. I did see that their DSHS is looking for ways to extend the benefits and try to help you through that. I will update our website with that information as well if it becomes available. Now, this list is up to date as of this recording on November 25th. States still have a few weeks to get their paperwork in for December, so be sure to visit our website for the latest information on that. We do update it very, very frequently because we want to make sure you know when those benefits will be available to you. So I'll put a link to our website in the description of this video. And if you haven't already checked out our video on how to get a low-income grant, please go check that out. I'll see you there.